Hello everyone, we're back with another Advanced OU replay. Before I get into this, I'm just going to tell you, I don't know if anyone who's been watching my other videos, you might have noticed a little clicky noise in the background, despite me saying that I've got a better mic so I can, record better and then you don't hear my keys clicking, but this is actually my own fault. I'm sorry about this, but in all my other videos I have this horrible habit of playing with the little switch on this microphone that it's so enticing to my thumb, and I can't help it. So, anyone who cares, can you go back and tell me off every time that you hear that clicky noise in the video, because I shouldn't be doing it, and it's naughty, and I'm like a little 6-year-old. It's naughty. Should stop. But I'll get that out of the way. This is another LC.Drake game. We all know LC.Drake. I've gone on about him loads. He's cool, etc. And he's versus Moanica. Don't know who that is, so I'm not going to make any assumptions, and I'm just going to play the replay. So LC.Drake is using his mono brown team again. It works so well, apparently. It's very offensive, and it's got double intimidate on it, which works pretty nicely. However, unfortunately, by being mono brown, you limit yourself to not having magneton. So this Skarmory is going to wall the Tauros. Getting confused there. So he's going to go to Hitmontop. I'm not sure why. He has better answers to Skarmory than Hitmontop. Well, I suppose it's the Rapid Spinner. What am I on about? Shut up, me. Swampert's going to come in. It's going to use Hydro Pump, and it's only going to do 40%. It shows how much of a special talent Hitmontop is. But he then makes the intelligent switch and goes to Salamence. Salamence is a pretty hard cancer to Hitmontop. So he's going to get out of the way, and because LC.Drake notices that he's not gaining leftovers, he's going to make a nice prediction, go to Regirock, and now the Salamence is locked into Hidden Power Flying, so I would have cursed there, but it was a nice prediction anyway. Earthquake would have done a lot to a lot of potential switch-ins from Salamence. And what? He's going to blow straight up. I definitely don't agree with that, but he did it, and it didn't work out well for him, so that'll teach him. I really would have cursed up there and then exploded. He's then going to go to his Alakazam, threaten the Celebi out, and he's going to trick a Choice Band straight onto a Tyranitar. That didn't work out so well. A Tyranitar with a Choice Band is definitely not something you want your opponent to have, especially when they have a Salamence as well. And you've just blown up your physical wall. Very bad position for LC.Drake at the moment. Again, this Salamence is just going to come in and threaten this Hitmontop. Hitmontop's going to have to get out of the way. Remember, he's just taken a Choice-Banded Earthquake, which did a whole turn, and he's not going to get any leftovers back. And I don't think he has Rest either. Dragonite is going to magically take a Rock Slide just about and kill a Salamence, so that's definitely one of the big threats gone. This Swampert's going to come in, and he's going to protect, scout, see what's coming. I doubt really that any Dragonite would carry Hidden Power Grass, but it's always nice to be cautious. There was no reason not to, so the move made sense, and LC.Drake's just going to let his Dragonite die, and Swampert is going to finish him off. So in comes Entei. This really should have indicated to the Swampert that this Entei has Hidden Power Grass, but he's going to opt to stay in, whether he thinks he can finish him with an Earthquake or a Hydro Pump. Okay. So the Entei is going to get a free Calm Mind off, and yeah, that was pretty obvious. I think that Swampert play was really bad there. He's just lost his Swampert for nothing, and well, he managed to deal a bit of damage to the Entei, but really, I'd have just gone to the Tyranitar. He's going to take a Hidden Power Grass, 64%, but it's still alive, and that's the important thing. And he'd still have his Swampert after this. I think Moanica definitely sacrificed their Swampert for absolutely nothing. Iron Tail's going to finish off Tyranitar. He really should have gone to Skarmory. I'm not agreeing with Moanica's plays here. He's not switching, and he's just letting stuff die when he should be switching and not letting stuff die, because there's absolutely no reason not to. Tauros cannot do a thing to Skarmory, and Tyranitar will beat Entei pretty much 100% of the time, regardless of the set. Hitmontop is finally going to go down, so the Skarmory is free to lay up spikes. However, Alakazam's going to come in, and since that Tyranitar is now down, it looks like the Alakazam has a chance to sweep, but Moanica shows a Snorlax, and between Alakazam and Tauros, I think is LC.Drake's last Pokemon, and compare that to Snorlax and Skarmory, and it really doesn't look well for Moanica. For Moanica, for LC.Drake. LC.Drake's in a very big hole. Skarmory walls Tauros, and Snorlax walls Alakazam, so yeah, this is pretty bad. Paralyzed Skarmory is going to come in, but it doesn't care that it's paralyzed because it's here to wall the Tauros and get spikes down. There's nothing stopping it getting spikes down, and this will wear down the Tauros really quickly, especially with the added Sandstorm. LC.Drake's going to Psychic, predicting a Whirlwind. It's not going to happen because Skarmory gets paralyzed. So that's an occasion where Body Slam turned out to be the better move in the long run. Skarmory's going to spike up again. I really don't advise that because, yeah, that was dumb. The critical hit is going to finish off Skarmory, but unless it Whirlwinded on that turn, I have no idea what would. It wouldn't have been pretty, put it that way. But now all of a sudden things are looking better for LC.Drake. Snorlax is going to come in and take a calm-minded Psychic, and Alakazam is somehow going to live a Body Slam. I don't know how, because it's frail as crap. But it doesn't get paralyzed, and it's going to land another Psychic on the Snorlax, and the Snorlax is pretty much essentially dead. Monaca's last Pokemon is that Celebi from earlier that Regirock exploded on, and I think that's a good game right here. Body Slam from would one-hit KO either of them because the Sandstorm's up. This switch to Celebi is kind of pointless. He doesn't even have a hope of getting leftovers recovery because he's just going to take Sandstorm damage. Makes no difference, but Snorlax is going to go down, and LC.Drake is somehow going to win the game. I definitely think Moanica threw it away there. Simply because they just weren't making intelligent switches at all. They weren't making switches when they should have been making switches. I think LC.Drake made a blunder with the explosion on the Celebi. I think he should have gone for a Curse first, because Celebi's not going to do a whole lot of damage to Regirock before Regirock will explode. So he had absolutely nothing to fear in exploding. But I really think that Moanica threw away the game there. It was still a decent game. I just think that LC.Drake was pretty much locked out of the game if Moanica actually played well at the end. But good game. I hope you enjoyed this battle. If you like the battle, like the video. If you like my narration, like the video. Please leave a comment. And please subscribe to the channel, and I shall see you in a